You're watching Breakfast Central on News Central. I'm Joe Hansen and Oluchi Enobong is here and we're ready to roll. So don't forget to follow us on all socials. We are at News Central Television. Make sure you do that. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you can also stream live. Also, you can drop in your comments, one or two, and react to the stories that we will be bringing to you this morning on our top stories. But first of all, let's take a look at the stories making the headlines this morning. We're going to start first with news coming from Nigeria. First news, it's called
First News newspaper. That's the very first paper we're looking at this morning. And the First News has a lot. Again, it says Buhari travels abroad on medicals. Yep, you heard that right. That's from First News this morning. Again, Buhari travels abroad on medicals. Of course, it says here to first attend the UNEP anniversary in Kenya. President will spend at least 2 weeks in the UK. There's more details of that story. It's not a surprise to any of us in Nigeria anyway, but you can get more information from First News this morning. Now, on the upper right, Education Minister who shunned protesting students changes gear. Okay, it seems his ringtone now has changed, and that's what it said this morning. A lot of people interested in this story. It was one of the stories that was trending in the past 24 to 48 hours. But more details you can get from First News this morning. Russia-Ukraine war, Nigerian students cry of hunger, trek 60 kilometers to Poland. Once again, our people are suffering outside the shores of Africa, but you can get more details from the paper. Finally, it reads, LGs to gain autonomy as National Assembly wades in. That's another story from the First News this morning. Senators oppose move to revisit judicial reforms. You can get that from the First News. Sowore slams 200 million naira suit against the federal government. Man rapes 13-year-old daughter in Kebbi. Whoa. And the last one here, federal government opens bid for nuclear power. More details from First News in Nigeria.
All right, away from the First News in Nigeria, let's go to Zimbabwe Newsday is what we're going to talk about this morning. Kwekwe Rally murder, 11 out. Remember, we have been following this story very closely. And of course, our correspondent who has been on ground, she's been telling us all the latest. Plus, we've also spoken to the person in charge of communications, especially that which has got to do with the elections. But hey, Kwekwe Rally murder, 11 out. That's a story. 11 of the 16 youths who were arrested in connection with the murder of the Citizens Coalition for Change (CCC) supporter at a rally in Kwekwe, Midlands Province on Sunday have been released amid reports that suspected state security agents had hijacked the funeral. And that's exactly what the story is. So out of all the 16 youths that were arrested, 11 are indeed out. Well, we also have a sad story here at the front page there. And it says several people were injured in the pile-up accident involving, it's quite sad. You can see the picture involving a commuter omnibus, Land Rover Discovery, and a Malawi-registered haulage truck along Chitung-Guase, if I could see that correctly, road yesterday. And that's the picture there. Quite a sad situation. But that's all I'm going to take from Newsday.